Hey guys, today I wanted to go over the Arizona Vortex with you guys. This video is mainly going to just be kind of the components, what you get with your Arizona Vortex kit from Rock Exotica, and some extra pieces like the Azorb head and how we can use it. And then in future videos, we'll go ahead and show how to set this up in the different configurations. And yeah, hopefully you find this helpful. So the Arizona Vortex is going to be a tool we use for creating a high point where we don't have one that we can grab naturally, like a tree limb or something sturdy. Industrial high points that are already in place, ladder gins, other things like that. So usually out in the rural environment or maybe on top of a roof, there's a lot of different reasons that we would need to create a high point to help us negotiate an edge and get the correct pitch that we need to perform a rescue. So the Arizona Vortex is a great tool. Um, the way you'll look at it when you go through the manual, they kind of have main ways that it has been designed to be used. The tripod configuration, the easel leg configuration, sideways A-frame, gin pull. But really, I look at this as just like a big erector set. As long as you're following the rules, looking at the physics, and tracking your load transfer, and it's within the ratings of the system, there's a lot that you can do with this piece of equipment. So we'll go ahead and start at the top of this system and work our way down. So the first two pieces you're going to look at are the heads. Sometimes you'll just hear them refer to this as the blue head and the orange head, the A-frame head and the gym pole. Both these can be used individually, and they can be connected together using the pins on the back of your A-frame head. If you can kind of look here, this was designed with a anchor plate configuration in mind. You have connection points throughout the head, and then it also has these larger pins that are ball locked for attaching other components to it. These are rated 142 or 145 kilonewtons, very strong. The smaller pins for the legs are rated at, I believe it's around 80 kilonewtons, so a very strong, stout piece. All the holes where the legs will be inserted into, just here to give you many different areas for positioning, so you're not having to exactly line up the hole every single time. Helps it be efficient. So again, this is the A-frame head. The gin pole head, or the orange head, has that same anchor plate configuration with multiple places to hook into. It does have a single yoke on the back, and then these holes on the side are to use those larger pins to connect the two together. To connect the two, you're simply going to remove the pins and then attach your gin pole inside and connect the pins back in. It does have the ability to swivel, and that's going to be important when you try to set up for try to get a certain angle for your compression legs and where you want to place the blue head plus the easel leg, which you'll see in later videos. You need that pivot for that to work. So moving down, what would be connecting into your A-frame head and your easel leg are going to be the legs themselves. So you have outer legs, which are going to be these larger legs, and these are what your inner legs are going to be going inside of. You have specific detents on the back of each of the outer legs so that another outer leg can slip onto, and you know that you're lined up because they only have one hole for you to go through. Your inner leg is going to have 7 hole options, giving you about just under 3.5 feet of throw, each one 5.9 inches apart. And then these legs simply just slip into your outer leg. There is a marking on here that'll tell you that you've reached your last hole, so you at least have to be no further than that. And you're going to use those smaller pins into this hole here. And then either side, both your inner leg and your outer leg foot hole can go inside the blue head or the orange head, depending on how you need that configuration. A lot of the times I like for the front legs on the blue head to have the adjustments up higher, and then on your easel leg lower towards the ground. The bottom of your Vortex is going to have 2 foot options. You're going to have your flat swivel feet. These, again, can connect right into the base of both the inner leg and the outer leg. The important thing to note with here is that there's a horseshoe that surrounds the foot, and you want that always towards the inside of your compression leg frame. So if you had your tripod set up and it was pitched this way, you just want to make sure that opening at the bottom of the horseshoe is that direction towards the compression leg frame. The other foot option we have is going to be the Raptor foot. Raptor foot's going to be more for situations where the ground might be soil. You need some sort of penetration in there to grab good footing. You can see this used in a variety of ways. Again, the entire Vortex system is designed for your imagination to be at use, as long as you are using the rules that are necessary to make sure that it doesn't tip. All the way down to the bottom of the feet, it comes with hobble straps. All of the feet must be hobbled to create the strong shape. And then guy line cord. It does come with at least one guy line cord. You'll see us using both the guy line cord and the ropes to secure the Vortex with guy lines. And mainly the guy lines are going to give back force to any type of lift to the legs, or where a leg should be and isn't. So again, with the gym pole, you have just one leg going into the ground. The rope is going to give you the rest of that stability to secure it in place and transfer the load back to an anchor of some point. But again, for the Vortex, that's primarily it. In the next videos, we'll go ahead and set it up.